Do, 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 do. We are going live early today. Let's see. Screen 1 is live. And screen 2 is live. Which means we are live. Just a little bit early. Let's load this, that, and the other, and let's give it some time for people to join since I'm super early. Meanwhile, I am in the process of skipping the whole damn story because I think it's boring. But let's get it done. What's going on, everybody? Oh, that's hot. We're going live a little bit early. Kids are in bed. And I guess for now, we will just do these story missions / story battle missions. I don't even know who to put in with her just yet. Not a healer. Let's bring Veronica. Wait, can I not just do it this way? You're gonna make me do it this way? Fine, whatever. Oh, how is everybody? Yeah, this story in this game sucks. Like, sorry. I stuck with it all the way through chapter 5. It's garbage. I mean, they're literally rewriting the entire story. It's so bad that they're actually rewriting the story, which is crazy to think about. No, I haven't pulled her. This is like the story stages, so they give you like a basic kind of built copy of her. So I'm just kind of crushing through these while I'm waiting for the actual start time. And I figure I'll pull her probably about 10 o'clock my time. Give some people time to filter in, say hello, and then we'll get crazy with it. I am doing well, my friend. Aside from the stupid never-ending cold that I have, that apparently is going around everywhere. I mean, I feel like I've had it for like 2 or 3 weeks now. It'll get like a little bit better, and then it'll just go to shit. And I'm like, I don't understand why. But mostly it's just like a cough. It's not that bad. It's like not that irritating, I should say. Like the Trials in P5X. Yeah, this is like legitimately, like the story is probably... Do I want to be this harsh? Yeah, it's the worst story in gacha gaming I've ever played outside of Raid Shadow Legends because that just doesn't have a story. It literally has like a couple pictures. And those pictures are borderline better than this entire story. So, if that gives you any perspective on my thoughts on the current story, there you go. What's up, Ethan? Yeah, me too, my friend. Hopefully soon enough, this stupid cold will go away. It'll be just in time for my kids to like lick something at school and bring like something else home to me watch. Because you know, if you got kids, you know. This is the time of year. I'm not even attempting to do like a rotation on these stages right now. Hopefully we can pull Haru. So, yeah, dude, I'm so looking forward to Haru coming out. What sucks is my wife's immune system's a little bit more compromised. And so whatever I get, or when the kids get, she gets worse, and it lasts about 2 to 3 times longer. Like, legitimately. She's probably had this a good 3 weeks more than I have. Which is super unfortunate for her. Although she's starting to sound better than I am. So she might be on the you know, good side of it at this point. Oh, whoops. That's all I had a card come up to. You just saw Earphone pull Luce. He's so pretty. He is. I'm very excited. I can't believe they're doing the whole, you get Luce, you automatically get Soy, or if you get Soy, you automatically get Luce. Like, that's one of the coolest banner features I have ever seen in a gacha game, as far as pulling banners go. Obviously not having a banner is even better, but, you know, I'll take what I can get. But that makes me super hyped because I want both of those characters. I will have my guy squad. It's gonna happen. As much as I love the ladies in the game, I want the boy squad. It's like I'm not even reading these skills, I'm just like throwing them out there because these stages should be simple enough, it doesn't matter. Thank you, Melissa. Yeah, we'll finally have a side DPS that's no riddle. We still don't have another side DPS in the other servers, unless I'm missing one, but I can't think of one off the top of my head. Which is completely wild. I guess we go to that. Let's do her move just because I think it's cool looking. Not because it particularly matters in the stage. Really want 5-star sword because I head over heroes for his 5-star variant. Yeah, facts. Absolute facts. I still say, like, he's probably my favorite design for the original for the new cast, like the new Phantom Thieves, whatever you want to call them. And his 5-star variant just looked even better. Rumors of Psy DPS for January. It's probably the same rumor of people saying it might be the Christmas one. Which would be kind of funny, honestly. I've seen some of those rumors. Maybe not all of them. Hell, even if I didn't want to see them, people just DM me this stuff anyways. Although, I will say today has been a hell of a fun day for me personally as a creator. Because I've had multiple people shoot me DMs with pictures of their YouTube year in review with me being like their #1 or at least in their top 5. And I'm like, that is so cool to know I'm in somebody's like top 5. I should probably do that first. Some voice actors. I just play some Raft on Twitch. It's cool when you see like the voice. Like Aerith's voice actress for Final Fantasy VII played Final Fantasy VII at one point in time, and I didn't watch like the whole thing, but I caught like parts here and there. It was so cool to see like them experience the story that they're voicing. I always thought that was pretty neat. I love Luce and Wynn's designs. Wynn actually has a really good design too, yeah. For sure. Yes, I'll take all basically free cards. Why wouldn't I? Just watch more videos than you made. I'm still curious how that happened. I've never deleted a video. I don't even have any that are unlisted off the top of my head. So I'm not sure how you've managed to watch more videos than I've actually made. That's an impressive level of commitment there, Melissa. Like I've tried to think like have I deleted a short and like I don't like even my shitty old Minecraft shorts that I made, even those are still on my channel. They're not good, but I mean that's the fun part of being a content creator is like you can go back and look at like your crappy videos from back in the day. I got my recap thing. I just got mine like an hour ago, maybe. It was fairly like recent. I want to do this move. I don't even care if no, it's not even at max stacks. That's like terrible value. So mine is kind of fun. Do you guys? I want you guys to guess who my top 3. Mostly because I can't remember my top 5. Who my top 3 creators were that I watched. Let's see if any of you guys can pick that up. I'll give you like 5 minutes to really kind of think it through. I'd be shocked if you guys can get them. There's only one that might be somewhat obvious, but you'd have to think about me before you knew me for P5X Global making content. Like what might I have done the 6 months before that? That's my hint to you. Think about where I've come from. Think about how you found me. I'll say it didn't surprise me to see. Okay, Melissa, you got the first one. So Blades of Fur is my #1. And the reason he's my #1 is because I used to consume his content for KR. I mean, he was technically on TW, right? But I would watch his videos to understand the kits of characters because I didn't have like the translation packs and everything else at the time. And so I was consuming his stuff before I became a creator of the game for myself. So Blade is my #1. And then what's funny is if you go to the middle of the year, So, well, maybe like a month before I started creating the P5X content. Basically, get rid of any content creator for any gacha game. Because from that point forward, I started creating and I stopped consuming content creators for gacha games, pretty much bar none. So, I'll tell you, it's not even in the realm of video games. Completely different genre altogether. I've mentioned both of these people on my channel before in live streams. That's about the only other hint I could possibly give you. But it's got nothing to do with video games, either one of them. I need a level Ray. She'd be really... I think she'd be good in this team. I'll give you another hint. They are in more of the realm of lifestyle. Knees over toes? No, I know who that is, but no, I think I've watched a couple of his videos ever in my life just because of the fitness stuff, but no, definitely not. Definitely not. Nothing against him, I just don't know that there's a lot of his content that I would naturally need to consume. These are my guilty pleasure series that I watch when literally every video that they upload. I think I've missed one or two ever of either one of them in the last like year or two, maybe longer. I'll give you the first one, and then I'll see if that gets your mind, you know, rocking in the way of the second one. But the first one is Trent the Traveler, so he's my number 2, and he goes around the country, and actually he's got a series in Japan and a series in Iceland I'm watching with my daughter right now. And he lives out of a camper van that he built. And he just goes to all these different places and whatever, and just really fun content in terms of the journey. And he's like, I love him because he's also like a cozy dude, right? So he's like super chill, cozy vibes, very respectful, seemingly very kind. Like I would love to actually just kick it with him one day. Like it'd be so cool to just chill with him at a campsite. But that's one. So I want you to think about that transient lifestyle. Okay, that's more of the realm you'd want to go in. And I'll give you one more clue. Transient, not in the United States. You have to go to a whole different part of the world. Is this? Okay. I want to use her in the next round. I have mentioned him. I have absolutely mentioned him. Probably a couple times. I've definitely mentioned Trent the Traveler. The other one I think I've mentioned, maybe not as much as Trent. Mostly because I joke with my wife that I'm going to build out a camper van one day, even though I know I'm probably not actually going to do that. I wouldn't want to spend that much money on it. That's a lie. If I had a ridiculous surplus of funds that made sense to do it, I absolutely would. But the level of money that would take is not insignificant. I want to see what hers looks like. Nah, that was something. I'll narrow down the country for you. You guys can go play the YouTube hunting game. It's in Japan. In Japan, transient lifestyle. Super cool dude. It's not at a good level yet. Yo, getting a 1 out of 3 on the bear test, yeah. Let me go pull his channel, I'll share it with you. Nope, not in Google, I need to go to like YouTube. What am I doing? Let me grab his channel, I'll share it with you. And I literally watched this video today. So here is his channel. So an absolute favorite of mine, Nomad Push. So he, back in the day, I say back in the day, a little while back, he did skate across Japan, and he skateboarded the whole of Japan. And he's homeless. So he had like his backpack and stuff on his back. Then for the last year, so his most recent series that literally just finished maybe a month ago, was a year long, and it was him on a moped. So his friend Maito-san gave him a moped to use, and he went to all the different prefectures of Japan. He did it all in 1 year, and he would get a sticker from each prefecture. So he like, you know, bottom to top, did all of it. It was really cool. And then in the process, his next phase was to do, or is to do, a van that he's going to customize out. So now he'll kind of upgrade into van life. And apparently I just want to live in a van. That's what I'm learning about myself right now. And he, like, people would donate, right? So they would send him donations. Hey, what's going on? Day's going well, my friend. People would send him, you know, donations, super chats, you know, he'd do live streams and like all the stuff that you give to YouTubers or whatever. And he ended up getting, it ended up totaling 1 million in yen, which is roughly more or less, it called it a little bit over $10,000 US. Okay. And so he just bought his van within the last maybe month. I don't remember which episode it was. So he got that. And then it just so happened his moped broke down in like the last leg of his trip. So he made it and then it broke down. And so then he loaded the moped in the van and he just got that back to Maito-san's, I don't want to say it, into his shop on the last episode. And then the episode today, which is the most recent one on his channel, they started discussing like the van modifications, and he bought like a battery and like solar panel units or whatever. So that's his channel. Like I said, I love his channel because he's another guy who is just very down to earth, chill, genuine. He has fun, but you can tell like with his interactions with others that he's like just a naturally good person. So apparently I like good people who live in vans. I don't know what that says about me, but that's apparently the content that I like to consume. So my number one was Bladesifer because I consumed his content before I became a creator myself. And then my apparently van life desires take over the rest of my YouTube channel. And then, do you know how one of the slides on the YouTube thing talked about like how your year has gone? Like kind of beginning, middle, and end? Which I want to know. You guys tell me that too, because you told me your top creators, but you didn't tell me like your journey. So mine starts as like watching video game content, then it moves into educational on how to create content, and then it moved into how to create digital art, which I thought was a really interesting like thing. It was like I consumed, then I created, and then I refined is kind of how I take that journey, which I thought was a super cool way for them to kind of demonstrate it, I guess. I'm playing my cards way out of order. Like I played the draw card at the end of my turn, which is like the stupidest thing you would ever do. But again, these are just like the story battle like things. They don't matter at all. Yeah, that's right, because she can get those daggers back. Trying to think of what else was in it. Oh, and it said at the end that for next year, I would be a person who would want to travel and game. And I'm like, funny you should say that. I've been trying to get equipment to do that. So, way to know exactly how to read me in your algorithm there, YouTube. Though I have not found any sponsors that want to help me with that journey as of yet. Should we go zero card? Why did that upgrade so many times? That was a lot of extra upgrades. Most of my variety has to do with my daughter's. That's actually, you know, now I think about it, my number 5 on there was Preston, because my son watches Preston, and it's on the TV, it's my login. And so you've got like all the stuff I watch, and then like the 2 or 3 channels that my kids watch, which I always think is a funny thing. Oh yeah, I'm the same way, Melissa. I only have a handful of channels I actually watch. Because again, I don't have a lot of time to actually consume content anymore. But then my kids, like, they will watch 1,000 things. And I wonder what it counts for shorts. Like if you're going through like a shorts feed, like let's say my son is like scrolling, doom scrolling on shorts. Would it count each of those as individual channels, or is it smart enough to be like, hey, these were shorts, they don't really count for anything, you know? I should go find my creator year in review, because they actually have like your month in review. They actually do your week in review as a creator, but I'm sure that they've got a year in review at the end of the year. If not, I can just pull my stats for like the last 365 days. Oh, I hate eyeball, dude. All right, let's punch you in the face so my cards are free. Yep, yeah, make them cost now. Oh, that's a good idea, so you can monitor the comments. On the kid's tablet, well, on my youngest tablet, he has YouTube Kids. So, excuse me. So he, when he's on his own, can't really get into anything that we don't give him access to. But then when he's like, because we have like a TV in our bedroom, and so he likes to like chill in there, you know, sometimes and like watch, you know, whatever. And so on there, it's just my login, but he can't like comment from there anyways, so it doesn't really impact anything. Your daughter lives on shorts. Man, did you guys see that Australia passed the law to it's going to ban social media for anyone under 16. They're the first country to do it. There's a lot of European countries and a couple APAC countries that are going to potentially follow suit. They've been kind of showing that they're interested in it. But they're basically, what they said is like, it's going to be painful at first. People aren't going to like it. But in the long term, you know, they believe it's going to be the best thing for the kids. I don't know that I disagree with it. It's tough. There's like some parts that I think are very toxic in social media. And like, I really do think that getting too much into doom scrolling can be a bad thing. But simultaneously, I don't think the removal of all technology is good. We have this debate with some of my friends because we are in a technological world. And so I want my kids to know how to use it responsibly with supervision from myself or my wife, of course. But they're still at that impressionable age where, I don't think they can always understand whether or not they are consuming it responsibly. They may think they are. Oh, YouTube Kids is ridiculously restrictive. But that's why I don't mind it being on his tablet. And he still has like all the other stuff like Disney Plus, Netflix, and all that stuff. We just have good conversations around, hey, if you want to watch something and we haven't already approved it, then you need to come see us and I'll tell you if I think you can watch it. But usually the kids are pretty good about knowing like what I will and won't be particularly okay with. Like, this one cracked me up. So I just finished watching the first part of season 5 for Stranger Things. My son, his favorite pinball machine is Stranger Things. I would love for it to be my next pinball machine. And he was telling me today that one of his friends at school has watched the show. And I'm like, dude, you're 8. I'm sorry. Stranger Things is not. I don't think it's intended for 8-year-olds. I'm not saying there's no 8-year-old that's not mature enough to somehow like be okay with it, but I'm pretty liberal with what my kids can do, and I would not let them watch Stranger Things. Like, I'm out. That's not happening. So, you know, he's smart enough to know like, hey, Dad's not going to let me watch Stranger Things, but I don't know, some parents do, and I'm not going to knock another parent for their choices. That's not my place. That one just surprised me. I'm like, tell me an 8-year-old in your class is watching Stranger Things? Oh, dude, my son, to that point, Melissa, my son will come out with the most random facts. I swear to God, he knows more about the history of wars than I do. He knows more about the Titanic than anyone I've ever met in my life. And like, we fact check him on occasion, and he is always right. And he'll watch like a lot of things like Mark Rober. He'll watch God, what is that science channel he likes? The name is escaping me, but it's really cool. It's almost like a modern day build, not the science guy, but they have like kids and stuff there too. But he'll come out with like legit facts. And like he, as a result of it, has a passion for creating. And he'll go, we have a room in our house that's basically for arts and crafts. We call it our creativity lab. And he'll go in there and he'll come out with some contraption that he invented. And I'm like, dude, that's stuff I don't know that I could teach you. That's stuff that you're combining these 5 different things that you're learning on YouTube and in a couple books to figure this out. And I'm for it. So like that's where I think technology can be used appropriately and responsibly, right? Now, if he goes down a rabbit hole of YouTube shorts and it's just brain rot, like I'll cut him off. Because there are times where like you can see that he just kind of zoned out and I'm like, I don't need you zoning out for an hour on that necessarily. It was like when my little brother and his friends were in Five Nights at Freddy's back when it was out. Yeah, like, and like he knows about a lot of those things because you can't avoid it, right? I just draw the line at letting him actively participate in it. But I'm not gonna tell him he can't hang out with a friend because a friend talks about it or something like that. Like that is what it is. But yeah, I think overall, though, I do think that that law they're passing in Australia is pretty interesting and pretty kind of groundbreaking. I want to follow it and just kind of see, who else maybe follows suit, and B, if it really, if 5 years from now or 10 years from now, if it really has what seemingly is a strong cultural significance and change in these children. Because who knows? Who knows? Maybe it will, maybe it won't. Maybe they'll just find better ways to hide it. What's up, Rib? We're just clearing out the story before we do some pulls here in a few minutes. Not far off, we're almost completely done with the story and it's like battle missions, so I don't think it'll be more than a few. I love that move. I think it's so funny. Pulls have not happened yet. I usually like to give it a few for people to filter in before I get down on the pulls. So we're getting there. We're gonna clear out a couple more stages and then get down into it. I'm so used to running Tressa with Hugo, it feels weird to like not have him in here. I'm actually curious if Chizuru is going to be better with Tressa than Hugo is. Like I have a hard time thinking of a deck that's better than the way he's built. But I also like this, I've only used her in like these sample stages where you're using the build that they give you with the team that you have that's best at the moment. And so, oh, I should use that move. I wasn't even paying attention. And so, I don't know that once I get a good deck, it'll... Like, maybe she will be stronger, I guess is what I'm trying to say. Nope, no one has missed any pulls yet. We've just been chatting away, having a good time. That's a build I'm actually curious about with her, is it's the one where it generates her basic card. I'm wondering if it could be a good build. Like I wanna try a few different builds for her. I wish there was a way that you could just go into like a testing realm and try it out, but I mean that would probably kill a lot of the playtime. Because it's so random what you have to do otherwise. Why can't I pick my zero cost? Oh, I have stun on. Ugh. Oh, with the 2 months ribeye. Thank you. What turn am I on? Oh, it's not going to tell me up there. Oh, I'm on turn 7? Oh, I got plenty. I have to do it in like 12 turns. He's 10. So I don't want to give anything that's in the realm of spoilers, but what I will say is that there are a few instances in the show, it's not all the time, but particularly season 4 and a couple parts of season 5 that are very violent. Yeah, I can't say anything without like totally giving away. So like I don't want to give spoilers, but I can just say that as open I am with a lot of things, it's violent enough that I'm like, oof, sorry buddy, I'm out for you. 10, I don't know. 10's a different thing though. 10's, I mean, obviously 2 years older than my son is. I think it always depends on the child. It depends on what they can handle. It depends on what they do after they consume it. You know, do they become scared? Do they start trying to act it out in a fantasy way? Like, what is it that they do with that information? I think that's more informative than just saying yes or no. Well, who cares if I'm not level 53? We're still gonna wreck this. But there's a couple parts I was like, oh, that happened. That was something. But if you are into Stranger Things, season 5 has been lit. It has been fantastic. I can't wait for the second half of it to come out, which I think is closer to Christmas, maybe. And then I saw that they're going to do the series finale in theaters. It's like 2 hours long. And so I may very well hit that up in theaters. I don't know. Because that could be pretty legit. Yeah, if I had Hugo in here, this would be like done. But that's okay. I didn't pull for Yuki. I frankly hate the design of Yuki. Which means that I will undoubtedly pull her on the standard banner. And so I am jonesing to pull for somebody and to build a new character. I guess I'll take him on the next round. I got her plus companion with 80 pulls, loving her with Magna and Selena. That's an interesting combo. Ravage and full shields counters almost every turn. That could be really cool. Yeah. You're very pro internet electronics. Yeah, I mean, I'm definitely not against internet or electronics. I mean, hell, I have an arcade as an office and then 3 or 4 more arcade machines in the other room, and I have just about every console there is. So we definitely have electronics. My kids all have tablets. My daughter's got a laptop and a drawing tablet because she's like super into drawing. And to me, it just always goes back to, one, not playing good cards because I'm talking and not paying attention to what's on my screen. But it just goes back to, I want to be the one to walk them through that journey, which is why I don't mind them starting it younger. And then being able to have, I would say, how would I say it? I would say mature conversations. And I get that they're younger, but I don't think that means they're not mature. But having mature conversations with them around why I think certain things are or are not appropriate for them. And I find that level of respect with them gives more buy-in, right? If I just say no, my kids are 100% the type that are curious, and they'll be like, well, why no? What is it about the no, right? And it's not the fact that I'm saying no, it's that they want to understand why there's a no to begin with. You know, what is it about the content? What is it about X, Y, and Z? And so giving them that space that they can have that conversation, I just find makes it so much better and so much easier. And there's been a couple times where like my son likes to watch Dr. Mike, and it just so happened a couple times I walked in, it was just the wrong part of Dr. Mike, and I was like, I don't know if that's appropriate for him. But then like he sat me down, which I love, and had like a conversation with me to say, hey, okay, I see why you're saying that, but I think that it's okay for this reason. And so again, it just came down to like we actually had a conversation, and I'd much rather him learn that life skill of how he can advocate for himself than me just saying no, because I'm the dad, I'm the adult, I allegedly know better. Like, I'd rather have the conversation. And it doesn't always go his way. Frankly, it doesn't always go my way. Thankfully, your son found this sports rabbit hole instead of brain rot. Yeah, I mean, that's probably very helpful. My kids don't really get into sports. Like, my daughter's on swim team, so, like, she is from that perspective. That's more of, like, a participation thing. Oh, shit, I'm gonna die. What the fuck is that? I've never seen this card. That is super interesting. I'm gonna have to replay the stage because I'm not paying attention. Actually come in here and try to do something worth a damn. Oops. Took the hit that time. Let's just end this. Oh, they're gonna stay. Oh no, they're not. Okay. Alright, the one on the right has got to go. Does he go and attack next? He's gonna do a shield. And if I don't kill him, he is going to kill me. I'm pretty sure he's gonna win this round. Oh no, sweet, I can get him right there. Don't have kids, but 12-year-old nephew will stay with you sometimes. It's crazy how fast YouTube will recommend some weird manosphere. Yeah, 100%. Like, I mean, YouTube is incredibly intelligent when it comes to, like, once it learns you understand the kind of content to push towards you. But it also does some very, very questionable things at times. Oh, gross. Is this gonna kill me because there's like 40 of those fucking things? Oh no, I lucked out. Okay. Okay, let's do this. Let's do this. That. Oh, he's only got 2 left. That's just enough to like give me a pixel of life. Oh, this damn taunt card. I should take him out first. Alright, he's gonna go back into a... This is like... barely won that round. Why is Veronica here? Simply because these are like the random stages for the story, and I just picked random people. Legitimately for no other reason. She has a bit of card draw, which helps to some extent, but... I mean, she's not exactly good for the team. I'm actually going to bring Hugo. I wonder if I just ignore the fact that she's in there. I don't even have Maylin. Yeah, this is just story, like the basic story stuff. I'm just like getting through it to get through it. And then I'm going to do my pulls. I think I have like 2 more stages left. Yeah, so this is like the one that they give you. Do I have, oh, I have shackles. I was like, why can't I play Moonslash? But no, I would, the team you just saw, like, at least off the top of my head, I can't think of a reason I'd actually seriously play that particular team. Yeah, see, Hugo's already doing better than Veronica was. Oh my god, I took some damage there. I really need to get rid of these. It's not enough damage yet. I Can't play anything as these stupid shackle cards. I guess I should get rid of them. Ouch. Yeah, this is going back because I haven't been able to replay a hand. Get rid of those now. I love Hugo. He's such a good character. Oh god, they're gonna do some damage. Okay. 6, 5, 6. He's not gonna attack. He will. This into this. Oh shoot, I meant to play that first. Crit. Damn it. Didn't crit. Can save the damage there at least. I feel like you can't recommend to people with the amount of fan service. Yeah, the characters are only getting worse too. I don't know how many of the leaks you've seen, but yeah, we'll just say that it only gets a little bit more gratuitous. We have a friend, Showtime Doctor as a matter of fact, who is literally playing the tutorial as we speak. And the one thing that I was saying to him earlier, somebody said it in a comment somewhere, that they feel like this game is like reverse power creep. And I think it's one of the best ways to describe it. Because I was thinking about this, like what is it, Yuki and Chizuru? Neither one of them do I think is better than the existing cast. Even Haru is arguable from that perspective. So from a gacha player, free-to-play friendly kind of a situation, I think it's probably one of the most free-to-play friendly games out there. But you are right, from an art style perspective, like they are wearing it on their sleeve what they're doing. They're not even trying to hide it. I've not been able to stack this in a good way yet. I wonder if it's just the build that I have, that the game gave me. But the gameplay, I mean, the gameplay is definitely fun. I don't think it's for everybody. Like, it's certainly... It's challenging to get your head around because you have to think about far more into not just building a deck, but building 3 decks that synergize to one another. And I think that's a lot harder than, like, I always compare it to Persona 5X just because I have people that, you know, obviously are in the chat from that game as well. It's not as simple as saying do a 1-3-1-3-1 rotation. Like, there's so many other variables in this game. But that's why I personally like it. Rather play this than Nikki. I've never played Nikki. Jeez, is this finally the last stage? I just want to be done with chapter 2. I do think that team worked better than Veronica, though. I'm basically ignoring that Chizuru is in my team. Shadow reload. Oh, I did that backwards. I should have done those first. Yeah, I mean, I think on a moment-to-moment basis, the gameplay is more engaging than P5X. I have a solid love for Persona, which is part of why I love that game so much. And I mean, if you think about character designs, not that they don't have like their summer units and stuff, but I would say that Persona 5 is definitely not living the Gooner lifestyle that this game does. God, I'm taking so much damage. I wonder if I can live through this round. I'm gonna have to switch out and actually bring a healer or a shielder. Have you played the Marvel beat 'em up game? I haven't played it since it came out. I've got they gave me a review copy, so I actually need to play it. But I played the shit out of the beta, or not the beta, the demo. Love that. But I technically have. I just haven't sat down to play it yet. Maybe this weekend, just depending on how life goes. You know what? I'm going to reset this stage. And I want to test something I was thinking about before anyways. So we're going to... Oops, not that. We're going to take in a healer and just not play our upgrade card. So we'll bring you. We'll bring Tressa. Where'd she go? You can chain... Really? They're gonna let me do... Okay, so then they're screwed. I didn't really... I thought they were forcing her on you. That's so funny. So I'll just bring my actual team. Oh, this is using the wrong deck, though. That's okay. I have a... I think this is... I don't think this is my 3-card deck for her. Maybe it is. I have to look. I have to look. Yes. Oh, no, it is. This is my 3 deck. Okay. Honestly, I feel like P5X might be your favorite Persona in terms of combats. I hope that future Persona games have more of that variety, have more of that, what's it called? Kind of like uniqueness in what the characters do. I think combat-wise... Oh, damn it, they're not letting me hit him. I think combat-wise, Metaphor Refantasio... Oh, damn, did it just play that card on me? Of all the probability of what it could have played. It did, son of a bitch. The card I played will automatically play 2 cards, and I thought with how many daggers I had, the probability would have been in my favor, but apparently not. Not a big deal, but it just wastes the turn. But I feel like the way that they did the combat and Metaphor is a natural evolution to the Persona combat. And I want to see more of that. Like, don't copy it, but like, take from it and then enhance from it. I think that would be like my preferred approach to the next like level of Persona combat. Yeah, having unique mechanics I think would be fantastic. Like, it doesn't need to just be like, oh, this person's the fire person, this person's the ice person, and this person's the physical person. Like, I get why they do that. But I think they can do so much more than that now. And I think that, like I said, Metaphor is a good test bed for that. I think even Persona 5X, to your point, is like that. Like, think about how much different Cherish is versus, I don't know, Yui. Right? Like, they're in completely different spectrums of how they play. And I think that's a great thing. Not even just a good thing. I think it's a fantastic thing. Yeah, I mean, they definitely need to do that in a gacha. I think something... And they started doing this with P5R. But something they can do is have you with the ability to switch characters in and out. Because, like, let's say they want to get closer to a P5X approach. They could have a soy. They could have, like, a tank, right? They could have, like, a super buffer. But imagine if you bring out your super buffer, they buff your DPS, and it's not like current Persona where it's like you just buff your main character and then all of a sudden they do everything for you. And then the boss is lining up to do a massive hit, and you bring a Cherish in. And then Cherish blocks that hit, and then maybe he's disabled for a turn. Like, there's mechanics you can do there that allow you to have different types of character builds. And again, that's why I think Metaphor did it so well, because you could swap party members in and out, but when you swapped them, you couldn't use them that turn. And it was a great way to be like, okay, I need to think one turn ahead. Okay, that is all of this done. Oh, good rewards. All right, did I fully clear out chapter 2? Chapter 2 is done. Sweet. Okay, tutorials. Yeah, I get to fight the boss. I'm not going to do it right now. I'm going to go pull. Get out of here. Let me go pull in your units. By the way, I found out he's in an arcade, so guess what my new background is? Like, hello, thematic. How could I not pick him as my background now? Something like Expedition 33. I cannot wait to play Expedition 33. Like I said, I'm just waiting for the Game Awards to pick it up on whatever cool sale they'll do for that. Alright, Chizuru. We're pulling. You know what my brain just did? My brain instantly went to, am I pulling on the 110 or the 80 banner from Persona? Like my brain is like wired for that. Like, am I going on to the right banner? Okay, imagine we get our first pull. We didn't, because it would have flashed, but that would have been wild. Excuse me. Hold on a second. Texting the wife. I have like 1 million of her. Oh, another Ray copy. I'll take it. If I off banner, I just hope I get someone I don't have. I don't know what my brain is going to right now. Another 4-star. No, that's a 5-star. I must have missed the flash. Okay. Are we going to get it on our second multi? Let's see. Come on. Is it her? I don't know their symbols. Yep. Moonlight in the darkness. That's got to be her. There we go. Dude, 2 multis. That is luck. And we got Bondage Girl. The question is if I should go for an A1 or an E2. Is E2 what everyone is talking about? Let me go. A new message. I hate these fucking text messages in this game. Hold on. We got to go back here and get rid of the stupid text message. Like, this is the worst feature. I'm too old to value... What do you mean? You're going to message me and then tell me you're currently away? Like, what was that? Blah, 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 blah. Don't care at all about any of this crap. Give me the gem so I can move on with my life. Thank you. Streamer luck stays... I need this luck for Haru. For Haru. Let's go look at her. I don't remember off the top of my head what her E2 is. Or even her E1 for that matter. Alright, Ego 1. 20% damage to Shadow of the Moon plus more HP recovery. Yeah, that E2 is nice because you automatically recycle into another Shadow of the Moon. I will not spend in this game in particular. But full disclosure, I'm one of the content creators for the game. So I get, you know, gems and stuff to some extent. I can't talk about like how much or exactly how, but so my need to spend is reduced by the amount of work I do for the game, basically. All right, well, let's go get our partner first. Let me think about her duplicates. Let's see how bad this treats us. It's looking like a 401k. I'm really curious about the next character. I'm hoping it is a non-DPS unit. Because of these 3, she's probably my favorite of the 3 designs. Granted, I want to buy everybody a shirt in this game, but for what it is, that's my favorite of the designs. Oh, Douglas. The best. I need to build Douglas. I certainly have 1,000 copies of them. I did say that they're going to buff the 4 and 5 star partners, though. They had mentioned that, the developers mentioned that they realize that they're not strong enough compared to the 3 stars. I don't think they want to, what's it called? Nerf the 3 star, or the 4 stars. They must be freezing. Yeah, exactly. Like, it's Christmas time. I'll buy him a sweater. It's fine. I think I have Eloise max because she's on my... is it her or is it... No, it's not her. One of them I have maxed. The one that's sitting on Hugo. I definitely do not have the same luck on the partner. Oh, is this guy new? I don't remember him. I saw him like in the story for a minute. As I was skipping. I do wish they would just give you the skip button though. Like the fact that you just have to sit there and hold fast forward is such a waste of time. 24 rescues. Rosario, yeah, that's the one. You're right. And then I've got Haru's partner. I did pull for Haru's partner back when her banner was up. And like I said, I completely skipped Yuki. I have no desire to get Yuki at all. 14. Can you give it here so I don't have to convert? Nope. Although I don't know if partners give the cool effect where they look up at the ship or not. Oh no, they do. They must have gotten rid of like this. There used to be a flash at the beginning. If you were going to pull a 5-star. It was like a little, like... The screen looked like it was going wonky when you would do it. I hate her design. Give it to me. Thank you. Okay. Do we go any further into this banner? Is the question. So, what all do I have around life? I only got one of these, so I'm not even close. I haven't even used my rescue merit. Like, this is how my luck has been. Like, look at how many I'm missing. Don't have him, don't have her, 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 don't have him. But I've got 2 copies of Veronica and 3 of Hugo. Oh, the flash glitch only happens sometimes? Okay, so you know what I'm talking about. Yeah, so like, I could still grab like a Maylin if I wanted to, or a Rin, or whatever. Aurelia actually is the one I think looks the most interesting to me. Like, I understand, like, the power of the other ones, but she has a cool, like, gimmick. I actually think she might be good with, Chizuru. So, how much is it? It's 160. How many pulls is that? I need to, like, bust out the calculator. Hold on. So, 51890 divided by 160 equals 324 pulls. That would be pushing it pretty far. Yeah, because I could go to 320 pulls, right? Because is it 80 or 70? I forget. Getting my gacha rates mixed up. So it's 70, so 140. Yeah, 140. So I could go potentially up to 280. I don't think I want to go for any additionals on her. It kind of goes into the whole, like, do you want another character or do you want more copies? And remember, once her banner ends, she goes into standard banner. So it's not like I am losing a chance to ever get it again. Granted, it'll be luck, right? Damn, girl. Manifest 5, huh? She's almost done. Oh, that's true. Go for the 50-50. What was her first I know her second ego was pretty good. What was her first one? Just more damage? I mean, more damage is more damage. I wouldn't say that's an amazing ego skill, but it's... Too bad that E2 isn't the E1. That would be like a whole different ball game. Alright, let's go for the 50-50. Let's see what happens. Just for you guys, because you're my friends. Look up. Do it. Nope. Is that just the her, or do all characters... Every character goes to standard? It's one of the cool... Well, there's your race 6 right there. It's one of the cool features of this game, and part of the reason why it's free to play friendly, in my opinion, is they do give you everybody into the standard banner. Free Eidolon selector. What the hell is an Eidolon? Eidolon. Mond, help me out. What is the term Eidolon? Like, when I think Eidolon, I'm thinking Final Fantasy, to be honest with you. Like, I can't, like, my brain's not rationalizing what that is in this game. Oh, you know, I should go to the shops and see if I have any pulls I can get first. That's the other thing, too, is I actually get... Yeah, you know, the shop has a free dupe. Yeah, so if anything, I would go for E1, then get the shop currency to get the E2. But then I just have to decide if I want hers or Haru's. Let me see... Because they have... Well, I could buy a bunch of anchors here, but... Yeah, see, I can get this one once I get enough. Which packages are they? Partner, no, don't care. Oh yeah, see, I could buy... Let me buy these. I forgot the monthly shops reset. So we'll buy those. Already bought those. I haven't even touched this. Whatever to that. And then the actual events shop. Yeah, that's what I was going to look at, Mond, is the event shop. I don't think I have enough currency yet, but I will eventually. Oh, I do. Yeah, so you know what? If I just get her A1, I can get a dupe right here. And I already have enough for it. Dude, good call out. Good call out. But I do want to see... I really like using Haru. Oh, but I'd only have her A1. So same thing. It's a good damage addition, but her A2 is really... Yeah, you're right. The A2s are really busted. Not busted, but like they're really good. Because this one... I mean, you don't know how many times I have an anchor shot I can't use. Because my favorite deck I have for her right now has 3 copies of her pull anchor. And they all add crit, which is crazy. I'm going to go for A1. I think that's the play here. Go for A1, and I've got 2 places I can buy her E2. Look up! Look up! No! Damn it. I mean, I can see the value of her E2. I need to experiment with her kit. Oh, good. I'll take more dupes off you. I use you all the time. Because I still struggle to see where I think she will be stronger than my Tressa with Hugo. Keep in mind, my Hugo is like a E3. So, alright, guys, are we getting an off banner, or are we like ridiculously lucky today? Okay, gravity doesn't work that way. That's the right symbol. Yes. Oh, dude, that was... We got hella lucky on this banner. How many pulls was that? That was not many. Was that like 3 or 4 more pulls? Multis? I think I got 2 of her as fast as I got 1 copy of her partner. Streamer luck persists. I had really good luck on Arc Knights the other day too, pulling. I only have 5 of those. I think I have 1 more of Haru's to get. That luck was ridiculous. Absolutely ridiculous. I want... Where the hell is the camera one? This one. I want to get Haru's last freaking thing. I think I have 1 more of hers. And then I can start hunting down the new person. I've got all of Hugo's. And then you get like the random 4 stars from this too. But I do like that they have these cool extra graphics on the cards that you can pull for. I think that's a really neat touch. And I never like use gems for it. I just get them as I get those little, whatever you want to call them. All right, so we got another Amir. Oh, I'm only one away. 43 for my next guarantee. Okay, so let's go back to our characters. Tressa got a dupe. What does that bring her to? 5? Damn, nice. What is her 6? That's like all the time. That will be like permanently going off. And then Ray. Oh, she got one. Not that I care at all. Now that I have... what's her face? Why did I just forget her name? Felipe. I have like 0 reason to care about her. You had E3 Haru and she just beat all the game content. Oh yeah, so my 2 teams, like I just earlier today went through all of Dimension, whatever this freaking thing is called. I am terrible with names tonight. What the shit? Basin of Hyperspace. Like I went and got all 30 of these today. And I used these 2 teams. This was my teams for the entirety of this run, and it was for the last round as well. And the only stage I got somewhat stuck on for a few minutes, and it's only because I didn't read, because you know, why would we read, is stage 8, where the guy in the middle puts that effect on you so that every time you use an attack, it takes away your health. And so I would launch like 9 daggers from Tressa, and I'm like, why am I dying? Like, they don't even get a turn. And then I read, go figure. And so then I switched the teams, and I was fine. I can provide feedback, yeah. I don't like personally talk to the developers, but I talk to the team in a sense. And so like we have like, you know where you go to Stove, like their webpage? If you go there, you'll see me as like one of the official creators. And then they have channels in there where like I post things. And then there's like an official Discord that we're in. And so we have like stuff that we post in there. So like a lot of you guys' feedback actually does make it back through those channels because we're back there like talking to them. Again, the developers themselves are not coming into Discord and talking to us personally, but their communication teams are. And then they go back to the developers. So they actually watch quite a few videos and then they actually pay attention to a lot of that feedback. Basic gacha, never read. Gachas, JRPGs, never read. It's just wrong. You're not supposed to. That is really good. Allies attack card damage increased by 20%. That's a solid support. Whatchamachallit. Ego. Whatchamachallit is the technical term. In case you guys didn't know. I need to build her though. Like, shame on me. I don't know what to tell you. Let's start leveling this girl up. I so love that they gave like the refund on your credits. And I've been farming her crystals for like the last week. I can see the value in Ray. I've got 2 teams that don't lose. And so I guess you could say I've been lazy in building them because there just hasn't been a reason to, like at all. I've cleared every bit of content. I've done all the nine level bosses, what the hell they're called, distortions. Like, but I guess I will say that it's not a negative thing necessarily. I think it lets somebody really focus in on characters they care about and build teams around them. So I don't think it's a negative. I do think it makes it hard for them in the future to make characters and not just make significant power creep. You want to dupe Chizuru because she reminds me with Ekron, who is your favorite from HSR? Oh, okay. They are super in touch with the player base. Like, I think more so than most games I've played. And I'm in a few other content creator programs, and I will say that they are probably the ones that apparently are listening the most intently. Yeah, I honestly, if I look at the cast, there's not really many characters that I sit back and say, hey, I don't think you're worth a damn. I think you have to put more effort into understanding the kits. I don't think it's as simple as understanding one power, because you have to understand the 8 cards. You have to understand the epiphanies for every card, as well as how the epiphanies play into each other. You have to understand if neutral cards might go good into a deck, and then you have to understand what the pairings are that make sense, that enable them the most. And so, like, why does a Tressa, Mika, Hugo build work so well? Because all 3 of them can synergize with the right deck, but you can also have the wrong deck and they don't synergize for shit. So I think they've nailed it. Honestly, I think they've nailed the... That's not the right character. Where the hell did she go? There she is. I think they've nailed the balance between complexity. Why do I need a tutorial? I have characters maxed out. They've balanced the complexity and flexibility with, I guess, some ease of play. My other unbeatable team is Kalipe, Veronica, and Haru. That's my other team. So it's like super shielding with ungodly damage. Like when my Haru crits, I use the card that's 2 hits on the anchor shot for the epiphany, and it's not uncommon for each hit to be 1,500 to 2,000. So that means every time she's anchor shotting, it's up to about 4,000 per card use, which is stupid. I've thought about that for the selector. The problem is, like, they're so good. Like, it's actually hard to make a recommendation because I don't think you can really go wrong. Like, and there's a reason I haven't used mine. So Mei Lin, she can have an ungodly turn 0, turn 1. She is insane. And if I was looking for raw power and I had nobody else, she would be a very big consideration for me. I would say that Kalipe, this is who I was going to use my selector for, but it just so happened on pull 301, I got her. So it was pure streamer luck yet again. But what's great about Kalipe is she fills the yellow criteria. She can do decent damage. She doesn't do like crazy damage, but she does good enough. And she's your big shielder. And so, you know, sending her with anybody that has cards that are 2 and up is perfect because her Vulture Ejection is all Celestial. So anytime you play a cost 2 card or higher, it automatically launches her skills. So she's really, really good. Veronica gives a good amount of card draw. She also has her ballista shots, which I unfortunately have the wrong ballista shot. I've not been lucky enough. I've actually yet to see the ballista shot I want for her in all the time I've been playing her. But she's a really good draw / enabler, and she's another one that you can put like neutral cards on. You have the opposite of my account pulls. Yeah, my account pulls is basically I get 3 people. Like, I don't get anybody else. Charon is obviously massive void damage. A lot of people like him. Luke I thought he was shit in beta. I hated using him, but I hear a lot of people having good use of him. I have not looked back into him enough to give comments one way or another. The only ones I would potentially just say flat out skip are Magna, because if I had to pick between Kalipe and Magna, I'd just pick Kalipe. And Renoa, she's one of my favorite of the characters from like a design standpoint, but it's just so hard for me to recommend her over a Mei Lin or her over a Charon, right? They just do ridiculous damage. And it sounds like even over a Luke. So I think she and Magna are the ones that are easiest to skip, followed up maybe by Orlia. I've seen some cool stuff with Orlia. I think her character kit is interesting. I personally would like to pull her, but I think I just want to off-banner her. But I don't think that she is as easy to recommend as, say, a Mei Lin. But if I, gun to head, if I need to sustain, I'd go Kalipe. If I need DPS, I'd go Mei Lin. That's how I'd probably run it, personally. Oh, wait, what did I win? What did I win? That's not winning, it's just claiming. I'm dumb. And then, what did I get over here? Did I achieve something cool by pulling a character? Is the challenge mission to pull somebody? Oh no, it's all my chapter 2 stuff. Excuse me. What is this sticker? Oh, I thought she was laying down. I was like, God, they just get more provocative every moment. That's the thing. So, 2 things. One, Renoa. I wish I had her. Same with Magna. Magna, I love counterattack playstyles. That's why I like Fox and Persona 5. But from a pure what does the most for your account when you can only pick one, that's kind of how I do my evaluation on a selector. But there's a reason I haven't used my selector, right? Like, you guys see it. Like, I have not actually touched my selector, and I've had that for a good amount of time. Why is this telling me to go there? I've already done that. But yeah, Mon, that's a good point. It's a good illustration of why the comment is out there of the game has reverse power creep, because those starting units are so freaking good. The only way you're going to launch a character that's better is to just deliberately make them stronger, like significantly stronger. And I don't think that they're looking to do that. I mean, they will eventually. They have to. It's a gacha game. But I don't think that they're looking to instantly do that. What does this node do? Change mood slash. Oh yeah, I definitely want that. I may actually level her basic cards. I still think there's merit in a moon slash build for her, because you've got, I was looking at this earlier today. So, so now I've got the ×2, right? And then which one is it? It is maybe Oni Hunt that has the epiphany for moon slash. Yeah, create 2 moon slash, apply exhaust, and decrease cost by 1, so they're free. So now you've got basically a 1 cost card, unless you epiphany it to 0. You have a 1 cost card that is giving you 4 hits, which will effectively be, what, 120 times 2, so 240 for free. So you're converting this into 240 damage. But more importantly, you're getting 4 hits, and the 4 hits then, of course, can help you with bind stacking, or with will-o-wisp stacking. So I think there might be a potentially valid basic card build for her. The comparison that's going to happen, though, is how is that ever going to compete with Mei Lin's? Mei Lin's basic card deck is stupid, right? Oh yeah, the 3-star partners are better than most of the 5-star partners. They're going to fix that, but I think it's funny. Okay, shield gain damage, unique cards, yes, of course. Get this leveled up all the way. Or at least until the rare mats. Okay, hold off for a second here. God, I've done a week of farming these, and I'm still not going to have enough. Okay. I could come back to this one. Unless I build the basic deck, I should hold off on that one. What's this one do? Oh yeah, that's solid. Okay, let's level these up now. Alright, and then I want this first. Excuse me, sorry. Alright, let's go get one of these. I don't feel like doing the level 10. I wish I told you how many you get, because the level 10 is just a pain in the ass. I've beaten it, but it's like not the easiest thing, obviously. Yeah, that's start. So the 2 upgrade cards I use for him both give 2 agony at the start of a turn. And that means I get 2 of his Hunter's Mark anytime he creates a Hunter's Mark. It's so nice. Like, this is a super, like he's always going to start with 4, which means Vital Attack will always be at its most damaging. Let's go Do I want to upgrade? No, I'll just vital attack him. No, Haru's great. I love this team. It's so much fun. Jeez, I'm not getting any heals to start. That's unusual. There we go. Thank you. Oh, I let him get the... Oh, God, I let his stacks build up. I wasn't paying attention. That might actually be a problem. Whoops. I got dude trigger happy on that one. You shit, yeah, because he's going to phase with 11 stacks now. Oh, what can I do to mitigate that? I guess heal a little bit more. Okay, we'll just let him phase. Hopefully he doesn't one-shot me with this stupid fist because I wasn't paying attention. I get so used to like just the card spam on this team. Oh my god, that was so close. He's gonna hit me on the next turn and kill me though. Unless I pull a heal right here, which I probably won't get what I need. Oh, I did. Sweet. Ooh. Hello, Agony. Let's do this. Let's burn him down a little bit. Oh, I can't move. Is he about to launch his attack on me? He is. Yep. That was my misplay. I was going too fast. Let's do that again and not be stupid. Yu-Gi-Oh moment. Slow it down, slow it down. My favorite is when his dogs crit for like 1,000. It's like the best thing. Let's get the better dogs. 3. Like 712 on that dog. Yep. Let him have his turns. So I don't give him 11 freaking stacks like I did last time. Damn, 1263 on that crit. This is what I mean, like, it's going to be really hard for Chizuru to beat this team. One, you get the safety, right, from Mika. And then two, like, they just do stupid damage. And that move is cool. There's also just the fact that that move is cool. Okay. Doesn't have wings right now. So it should be safe to play a couple cards. Now he'll attack. Still no wings. Okay. Look at all that agony. That took off so much. Alright, he's got one ring. That should be a second wing, right? No? I thought he auto got a wing when he yeah, there's the other wing. How am I doing on damage? Doing fine on damage. Yeah, it would help to have DPS Michiko, because this would be great for Haru just because of the blue, right? 3, 4, let's let him move. Needed the cough drop. There we go. Like I said, you're gonna slow this one down, unfortunately. Or may win it on turn 1. There's also that strategy. And that should be Skull. Yep, so he's done. And now he's blown up. Yeah, no, Haru. You know what? I think we're probably going to have to come back to him. Let's just do it with the Haru team next, just for fun. Well, let's go continue leveling our new girl. What do I need? Potential? Do this. Got plenty of those. Okay. I want to get her crit up. Yeah, see, so I need another one anyways. So let's switch to... let's do it without a healer first. So we'll do the same stage, just to have a nice comparison here. I need to use my stamina. I need to use my stamina today. Life. I did that completely out of order. See, this is what I mean. Like, I could run this card, but I don't have her at E2, so then I can't even play the anchor shot after I do. But I have 3 of these in my deck, so I'm not too worried about it. See? So then it gets extra crit. And then I can lift it. And unfortunately, I don't have an energy card right now, so I can't make it even stronger. Yeah, you see how big that hit was? It's stupid. I'll save that for another turn. This is a cool card, by the way. Aggressive Mutant. Let's burn these. Grab that one. See, this is the energy bearer, so I like this card too. It's a good one to put in your deck. I guess we just run an overpower, get the Vulture ejection. Yeah, I get nothing from playing that energy barrier now. Power charge with charge energy. Oh yeah, she's super insane. And Kalipe, like I said, she's not doing monstrous damage, but she's really good. Plus, like, I've been holding shields this whole time. Like, he finally broke a shield. How am I not getting my anchor pulls? Could probably do an upgrade now. Get him going. Burn that out. Like, give me my frickin' anchor. Oh my, it's because of these stupid cards. There it is. Look at that. That was almost 4,000 damage. And that's why I like Veronica too. She's got that nice little like chip damage at the end. I want to say I have piercing rounds on her right now, which is actually good in a situation like this. Too bad you can only do this boss 3 times in a week, because I would love to go hit his number 10 right now. Oh, this is... Oh, too bad I don't have lift anchor right now, because I could double this up with this energy. So I think the way we play this one is this. Oh, and there it is. That was perfect. I have a draw on that card, which is pretty cool. Chizuru. Yeah, she's going to have tough competition coming into these other teams. Alright, what are we going to hit this time for? 4,000 and another 4,000. That was an 8,000 hit. Like, how freaking awesome is that? And then another 1,700 on her freaking ego skill. This is why I love this team, though. Like, it's so good. And then I've got, like I said, I've got 3 of those, which means I can constantly pull this card pretty effectively. And that's it. Yeah, that's way better than the Tressa team in this fight. Oh, that was awesome. And this is my favorite character. So, as far as like the current roster, so I also get to use my favorite character in that team. Alright, let's go back to upgrading you. Finish out your crit. You know what I should do? Is actually go, maybe go farm some more of those. How many do I have? Where's my bag? I don't need these tutorials. Where is the yellow one? How am I just not seeing it? Oh, it's the purple one anyways. 133. Yeah, I should farm more of these. Yeah, I could probably smack that level 10 easily with her. Oh, you know what I want to see? Where's the shop? Did I get from pulling enough of these? No, I'm still close. Getting there. Alright, so we need to go here and burn some of these. Nope, not there. There. Void. Well, it's not new. I've been running this stage. I wonder if the update like made it forget that people did a bunch of shit. 'Cause it's not a new stage. The only thing bad about this team is the auto battle. The AI is so freaking dumb. It does not understand how to play this team. So I have to wait till next week to farm out more of those feathers. Although I think they have some in the shop, in the new shop. This team is also really good for their mechanic. Because you throw so many cards out there that you just get to like play against these all the time. Playing auto just made your eye sick. Like there's other places I don't mind playing auto, but here with this, it's really just this team. Like the Haru team, it doesn't make the smartest plays, but it's not anywhere near as detrimental as this team when it does it. Like this team will do shit and then not play the Shadow Daggers. Like I don't understand. Can I ask how to build card with remove card strats? I want to build Veronica, but didn't get the card I want to copy. So, okay. The best way to target farm a single character is, so it's what you're saying with remove card, but basically you'd bring someone like, for example, Mika, right? And then all of your remove cards, you're more or less going to focus getting away from your other characters' kind of unique cards, so that you're, or not unique cards, they're like the cards that can be copied, because you have unique, which is you can only have one of them, so you can't copy it anyways. And then you have your basics, your 3 basics. So you would keep her card 1, 2, and 3. If she has a unique card, you keep that one. So now, of her 8 cards, 4 can't be copied. And so it's kind of like the opposite of what you normally do, which is get rid of your basics. And because you're doing that, your other characters now have more possibility, so a higher probability of getting the cards that you want to copy. The other thing that I do is, so I think pretty much like everybody, I tend to play like the new dimensional stuff on level 8. Not because you can't clear the highest one, but because you can get rank 12 or 13. Whatchamacallit, save number. I'm spacing the number. But you get like the highest one, right? So you have like the most save data. And I will play it until the first boss. If I don't get a copy that I want on the first boss, I just reset the whole run. Like, I don't stay. Because you can spend another 30, 40 minutes finishing out the run, and you're never going to get what you wanted because you missed it on the first part. And so you still have some RNG to deal with. Like my Tressa, the build that you're seeing right now is not from the dimensional stuff. It's from the regular stuff. So I can't use this build on the dimensional bosses. And my dimensional copy, so like the seasonal copy, only has 2 of the dagger copies. So I don't have all 3 daggers. It's still great. It's still, I've still beaten all of the stage 9 bosses with it, or the level 9 bosses with it. But it's not as good as the other one, because you still get stuck with some randomness. But that would be my recommendation, is go into it with the intent of only caring about the one character that you really, really, really want to build. And then do the first half. If you don't get the copy you want in the first half, back out. And for everybody else, keep their crappy basic cards, even if it sounds counterintuitive, because you want to give yourself a better chance to copy. Does that make sense, what I'm saying? If it was earlier in the night, I would do a run and show you, but it's 11 o'clock here and I have a 5 a.m. meeting, so I don't have a ton of time left to do a full run. But the next time I stream, I can. Or like his build, right? His build is what I call an agony build, and so his cards are built around how do I help apply agony. His gear is built around that. And so when I was building him, if I didn't have the cards I wanted at the end, like the first copy at the end of my first boss, like before you go to the interior, I just left the run. It's like, why waste another 30 minutes? And I also kind of go into it, like, expect to get 80% of what you want. This team is so fun to play. It's so destructive, like, when you get everything up and running. And, like, if you look at my Haru, so her cards, so remember, she triggers Tressa by healing. So heal, I kept her basics. I did the Blessing of Waves that still has a heal. I picked the Tactical Analysis that has heal as its first effect, because that still triggers it. Unfortunately, I got stuck with Whirlpool. It's like her shitty card. Deluge, I don't even run half the time. And then I've got 3 sources of water. So I've got 3 0-cost heal cards that also grant me AP. Like, kind of stupid, right? So this was a build when I went in for it. I said, how do I get her to heal as much as possible? And then I got lucky and picked up a Wanderer of the Void. So this one, I just lucked out that I had the extra morale. But when you're spamming 12 daggers in a single turn, it's nice to freeze the enemy, which is what this does. So This just ended up being a really good... I wish I could get rid of this card. This deck for her, for me, would be perfect if I could replace this with a gear bag and just get rid of Whirlpool. I honestly think Mika is the best character in the game. She's like the best slot in for just about every... I can't think of a team, except for maybe now Chizuru, that wouldn't want her. Like, see, look at this. Like, now I can just freeze them out. And even Chizuru, I still think there's potential in running a build without her upgrade card. In which case, Mika's amazing. You lose out on the extra hit on... Was it Moonslash? Is that the name of the card? Her big card that you bind into. But if you can offset that with what you're gaining in AP, I don't think that's as big of a loss as it seems on paper. Depending on how lucky my runs go, that's one of the things I actually want to test. But it's so hard to beat this team. Like, it's stupid what this team does. Is Edelweiss the name of the next character? I know what she looks like, I just can't remember her name. I'm really interested in what she'll be. Like, what her powers will be. Funnily enough, I haven't seen any leaks for her. Not that I ever discuss leaks on the channel. I have seen leaks for the characters after her, though. The next two after her. Not their full kits. But... stuff. As on potential. Alright, I wanted to finish this out. Alright, her crit is up there. Because I love crit. Unique card damage versus crit damage. This is universally more stuff. I can't believe I've farmed these things for like a week and still don't have enough. I mean, it's not terrible. I got her pretty well leveled up in her stuff for a day one. Might as well pump a couple things into this. I don't really care. These are so cheap. So I chase the E1, and then if I like her well enough, I'll pull her E2 from the duplicate shop. And the reason I'm doing her basic card is because oh, did I accidentally... Oh, son of a bitch. I was going to hold off on this one. I didn't even notice that I did that one. Oh, well. Well, I still want to try a basic card build for her. Excuse me. Common cards. No. You lost your 50-50. I had ungodly luck, honestly. Not trying to brag. I did. I won both 50-50s when chasing her. Oops. I have no idea how many of these I have. I haven't focused on partner mats in forever. Can I get you all the way up there? I need to decide what build I want to do for her memory fragments too. If I want to go chasing down the new set or if I want to go 2-2-2. I haven't figured out yet. Alright, so I need to farm out some of these. Unless... Oh yeah, I can't merge enough because it would tell me I could. Oh, screw you. Yeah, I can't decide what sets I want to put on her. Because you could go with like crit damage, void damage, attack. But that's if she's with Tressa. But I kind of don't want to run her with Tressa because I run Tressa with Hugo. And I feel like I want a different team. But I don't have a better idea right now. I could upgrade my Cassius and get into like a 0-card Cassius. Oh, thank you for that. What memory fragment sense did you use for Haru? So for Haru, I have Where's she at? I need to replace this one still. But I've got the 4 set for the crit chance, and then I've got the 25% crit damage. Luke, maybe? I don't have Luke, unfortunately. And I don't want to spend my selector on him in particular. Yeah, these are all my 5 stars up here. I haven't gotten many. Well, and Veronica. But Tressa's built more than Veronica is. Yeah, ironically, my luck, Xeno and pulling, is I got 2 of her, I got 1 of her, and I got 3 of him. Like, the game just wanted to hand me... My first 3 5-stars were all him, which is insane. Which I'm not going to complain about because this is actually very strong. So, I mean, it's part of why my Hugo team is so good is because I just naturally fell into this. I actually need to do his memory fragments a little bit better. His aren't actually that great. But yeah, I'm thinking, so what is, let me go double check what the new 4-star is. Or a 4 set. I wasn't sold on it when I first read it. But if she's not going for a void build, then maybe it's good. What is it called? Oh, it's up here. No, damn it, go back. Alright, so let's see. No, that's the wrong one. Is it this one? Yeah. Let's see, when hitting 2 times with 1 attack card, which she can do pretty reliably, plus 10% damage amount to void cards for 1 turn, 2 times per turn. So you get 20% damage to void cards. Versus, what does the Curse Dagger do? Is it this one? Increase damage dealt to targets inflicted with agony by 10%. Agony is so easy to put on characters. This is not better, that's for sure. Because you could run her with Executioner, critical damage. You could go with a generic attack. And then the Void Dagger, 1. That's a tough decision. I would think it's either that, so those 3 2-pieces for her, or potentially this here with the crit damage one with Executioner. Am I on Twitch too? I have a Twitch. I never stream on it. Maybe next year. I've been debating if I want to get more into multi-streaming next year. Yeah, I mean, with the 2-2-2 set, I like that I get the extra attack on there. It's so hard not to play the 2-2-2. I use it like Tressa has it. Hugo has it. Kalipe obviously wouldn't because she's a shielder, so she has this, but she scales better off defense than she does on attack. In my Haru, it just made sense to give her the one that's the 2 cost one. Is it this one? Yeah. Because you saw, if you were watching, if you were here when I was fighting what's his face, the Judas dude, I got what, 8,000 total on that one hit because of those crits. Yeah, and I'll tell you, I hate farming this shit. Every single gacha game, I hate farming gear. It's like my least favorite thing to do. Just ask everybody about my cards in Persona 5X. And so, the more I can minimize having to come into this stupid screen, the better. I'll have to do a little bit of farming with my stamina tomorrow. But I think I'm going to start her with the 2-2-2. And largely because of the team I have now, I think Tressa's the play. And my Tressa does a stupid amount of agony stacks. So I will always have agony on the character. Or on the enemy. Matter of fact, I'll have a lot of agony on the enemy. So I think that makes it the better play for the 2-2-2. The question is, do I even have anything? I'll have to do her memory fragments tomorrow because I got to go to bed here in a few minutes. Like I said, I got a 5 a.m. Emiya call. So, oh. You're not too big on gacha, just like Slay the Spire. Yeah, the gacha in this game is not too bad. And I say that because your basic units are really good. Like Tressa, super good. Mika, I think she's the best character in the game as far as her usability. Beryl, wicked good. Let's see, Nia, really good. And you can see I haven't even had to level them because you get you get 2 good teams and you're solid. I am going to build Rey for this team. I want to see what she can do in there. But yeah, like building your first set of team is really not hard. And like you can just go, like once you hit your 300 pulls, we were talking about this just a little bit ago, but like I haven't used mine yet, but on the rescue merit, like you could just come in here and get Mei Lin. Like, and she does stupid amount of damage, like ridiculous amounts of damage to get her card build right. Her like basic attack cards, or build. It's almost everybody in this screen is super, super good. Like I said, the arguable ones are Renoa, and it's not that they're not good, it's just not as good as like a Mei Lin. But yeah, I mean this game is probably one of the most free-to-play friendly games because of how usable the starting roster itself is. It's gonna be interesting how they want to power creep that, if at all, later. We'll see. All right, what else? Yeah, so I think I'm gonna hold. Well, I'm gonna get. Let me look at it. The the ego thing from the shop because it's the best item in the shop. I'm not gonna use it on her yet, though. I don't know if I'm gonna want to give that. I'm gonna have to really like Chizuru to use that on her right now, because I get how good it would be to do this. But I'm not sold that she is going to be able to outpace my other 2 main teams. And I don't need another Void team because I have Tressa. So it's not like I'm lacking in that color. I've already got it. So if I can get a really good team going for her, then I might give it to her because that is a powerful one. If not, I could see starting to work on her. Because I'll be able to get another one from the shop soon enough, and then I can get her to the 2. Oh, thanks, Clash Royale. Why is her stats blinking? Oh, because I apparently did this. Did I get enough of the basic rescue anchors when I leveled her up to do another pull here? I'm 1 shot. You know what? Here's how we're going to get that last one. Watch. And then we'll do a pull. Where you need to level right anyways. So we might as well grab the anchors while we're in here. And then we'll do that last pull, and then I will go to bed. Through dismantling, I think I'd rather just go and get them by farming them tomorrow. But we got the anchor, that's what I wanted. Okay, so now let's go pull whatchamacallit on the beginner banner. 10. Oh, I'm within 20. Damn, I'm so close to being another guarantee. Can we get it early? What's up, Jackster? You're coming in for the final pull before I log off. It's a 4-star, so I got to build up 10 more of those things, and then my next one will be a guaranteed 5-star. Watch it's Hugo again. That'd be the funniest thing. Or actually, the worst thing would be if it's Yui or Yuki. I just don't want that character. She could be the best character in the game, and I wouldn't want her. Oh well. But look, we're 10 away from our next 5-star. What's up, Thor? But Jackster, we got 1 additional copy of first. We did an E1. We won both 50/50s very early. So it was super, super good pulls. We went a little bit farther for the partner, but really cannot complain. I was super lucky on my pulls for her. So yeah, I've got her at E1. I didn't push for the E2 because I have the item that can make her E2, and in the shop, there's another one. So like if I come here, I'm not altogether that far. So I need another 50 to be able to pick somebody else's. So there's no reason for me to use my regular whatchamacallits for it. I don't think there's anywhere else I can buy these anchors, are there? Got it. I don't know why I get so confused in these shops sometimes. No, okay. Yeah, I don't think she is... I mean, it remains to be seen. She's been out like a day. But I don't think she is like super overpowered busted. She looks perfectly serviceable. Excuse me. I think that if we can build a good deck for her that isn't the cheese deck of that 9-cost Forbidden card, which you could just put on any other DPS, so I don't think that's a fair assessment. I think if you can get it to where she can ramp up in a couple of turns and then be stable, I think that's when she'll have her place. But the problem is, you've got Haru, who can have an opening first turn doing 4,000 damage, 5,000 damage. So how do you compete with that without being able to do the same thing? You've got the Tressa Hugo combo, which just does a stupid amount of damage. You've got Mei Lin. You know, you've got your Chaerons and everything else. And so, yeah, I've only seen that card twice. And it came in on crappy builds. I just deleted it. So I think that, like, there's so much good DPS in this game that it doesn't make her bad. It just makes it hard to be like, everybody go pull her and go get her at E2, right? It's, especially when you can get the best DPSs in the game from a selector, from the 300 selector. Like, you can just go get Mei Lin when you get to 300. You can just go in there and get Chaeron. You can just go in there and get Lucas or Luke. So it's like, how do you compete against that? So I don't know. It remains to be seen. I pulled her because I skipped Yuki and I just wanted a new character to mess with. And I like the design. Like, I don't love that she's in bondage, but I like the whole Oni robot looking arm thing. And I like the concept of her kit at least. So I don't know. We'll see. I'm going to do some builds for her, see what I can figure out. I'm sure the smarter people, like, you know, what's his name? Was it WZGW? The heck is that guy's name? He's like super good at the game. WZZZN, or you know who I'm talking about, right? Like, I'm sure he's going to figure out like a top end build before I wake up tomorrow. Like, I wouldn't be shocked at all. But speaking of waking up, I've got to go to bed. I got that good 5 a.m. meeting that I need to be awake for, and it's 11:30 over here, so that's not a lot of sleep. But let's see. I've seen Mei Lin screenshots. Oh yeah. No, Mei WG, that's who I was thinking of. Yeah, thank you very much for that. Yeah, super good player. Very knowledgeable. I've seen a couple of his videos. I don't get a lot of time to consume a lot of creators, but I've seen a couple of his, and dude's solid. He's got his knowledge down pat. Yeah, Hugo Tressa, crazy team. But yeah, Mei Lin is just psycho. She can do so much on turn 0. All right, my friends, I'm gonna log out. Thank you so much for popping by. Thank you for checking the stream and the polls and everything else. And until our next one, take care of yourselves. I'll see you later.